Hello, I'm Cole Grace. Thanks for sharing the next few minutes to hear and see how God is moving in what I call the greatest cause on earth. Well, it's a big statement, only made possible by a big God. From my first steps as a Christian some 30 years ago, the importance of God's global purposes have been impressed on me, leading to a transition into full-time missionary service now. A couple of years ago, I paused to see what the rest of my years could look like. Oh, the health is fine, family is great, and life is very good. I started with what do I want to do, which turned into what could I do, and that became what should I do. For years, my heart's been drawn to Christ's global purposes. My family and I have served in Africa, in India, and here in the States. So a winding road of calls, emails, and meeting with trusted praying friends started. With my technical and overseas missionary background, I reached out to organizations that could be a fit. Over the past several months, a group of gifted and talented missionary engineers, technicians, and staff at SonSet Solutions and I have gotten to know each other, and I've been accepted to serve with them. Our goal is to see the life-giving message of Christ spread throughout the world. SonSet Solutions has its roots in the HCJB Global Technology Center, started in 1985, to provide engineering services to missionary groups. They've faithfully impacted millions of people worldwide. Today, we have many of the resources to identify and reach the unreached or least reached people of the world with the gospel, wherever they live. Here's a glimpse of who we are and what we do.
We have provided from this technology center transmitters for all over the world.
We've innovated producing these large, high-powered shortwave transmitters, used innovation for creating the suitcase transmitters.
We believe that everybody on earth has a right to hear the gospel of Jesus Christ.
They're engineers, they're technicians, but they get it, that it's all about the message.
Whether it's shortwave going in over walls, whether it's dropping out of satellites, whether it's on a local radio station. We're going to make sure that everybody has a chance to hear the gospel so they can make their decision regarding Jesus.
These ministries are ongoing and keep us busy. Every year, SonSet Solutions stands in the gap for over 100 partner ministries in dozens of countries. As we see the explosive growth of new ways to reach people for Christ, we're committed to developing new technologies by being on the cutting edge, in some cases inventing inroads for the gospel message, using them alongside existing strategies and methods when appropriate. I've been invited to serve with SonSet Solutions by developing ways of advancing the gospel globally by partnering with missionary, engineering, and support organizations. Now, this could be through existing technologies, things like radio transmitters, studio equipment, antennas, or by supplying water monitoring hardware and software we've designed. An amazing tool that's opening doors wide open for the gospel in Africa and South America right now. We're using creative mobile and portable technologies. We've designed the SonSet Radio, being used around the world today to receive only Christian broadcasts, many from transmitters we've designed and built. Or most exciting, things we haven't even thought of yet.
This group of people here have provided the gospel to millions of people.
Because of our work right here, hundreds of ministries are able to have an even greater impact on their communities. At the machine shop, parts are produced to make radio transmitters, antenna systems, water pumps, and more. You would be amazed at the equipment that goes out of these doors. The Technology Center intuitively designed and built a giant transmitter from scratch. It doesn't just reach villages, countries, or regions, but entire continents, enabling ministry partners to take the gospel even farther.
Now, none of this happens in a vacuum. It's done by bringing together a talented group of missionary engineers, technicians, staff, missionary agencies, and financial supporters. Those of us serving with SonSet Solutions are faith-based missionaries. We count on financial partners to supply our needs. This biblical model involves regular financial supporters. Now, the most important thing isn't what I or SonSet Solutions can do, it's what God is doing right now. We want to be used for His purposes, to strengthen the existing church and see it spread among the 2.6 billion unreached people who have not had the opportunity to respond to it. I'd love to share more with you about being engaged in what God is doing throughout the world today. Will you prayerfully consider partnering with me? To get in touch, I invite you to email me at this address or call. And you can find out more about who we are and what we're doing on the web. The SonSet Solutions name: if the Son sets you free, you will be free indeed. John 8:36. Will you prayerfully consider your part? Thank you.